Hello everybody, welcome back with me Irfan, it's my boy.
Sure.
Today the theme of our show is student can use cell phone during the class. But first let me tell you about benefits of using cell phones. Cell phones are good for education. Cell phones are good for education for many reasons. First, you can use cell phones for research purpose. Although most schools have at least one computer in the classroom and a computer lab. Sometimes this still isn't enough. It can also be expensive to provide a computer to each student at school. So, a good option is to use cell phones for research instead. Next, I want to talk about why apps are good for education. Some people think that some apps are bad and kids will get distracted and use them in the class. And the truth is, the cell phones have many educational apps as well. Which do you think would be more fun and exciting for a student? Either studying with a boring book that is hard to understand, or playing an educational app that is still studying, but much more exciting. I would definitely choose the second choice. Here are some good features of phones that are good for school. 1. Calculator. It doesn't matter if you use phone is expensive or not. Almost every single phone has a calculator. Lots of students are required to have a calculator as one of their school supplies. But if they have one on their phone, they don't have to get one. Okay. From the agri side, Kelly Januar. And from this agri side, you understand? Are ready? Ready?
Yes.
Ready. Okay. Now let's begin our talk show. How about you, Kelly? What's your opinion about student can use cell phone during the class?
I agree if you use cell phone during the class because we can write faster because we use keyboard, not handwriting, and we can solve a difficult question in the internet and not only from the book. And the last, if there any emergency, we can answer the phone more quickly. And that's all.
Nice answer. How about you, Nail? What's your opinion about student can use cell phone during class?
I disagree because we can focus on the materials that we learn. There will be many kids that will play game during class, and if the phone rings, it will disturb our activity in class.
Nice answer, both of you. Okay, that's the opinion from every side and this every side. So the conclusion is we must use our smartphone during the class in the good way. If not, it will disturb the ongoing lesson and disturbing the concentration. And yes, that's all about today.